Good morning, dear students. I, Professor Basavaraj Kuruche, welcome you all for today's lecture of Company Law and Secretarial Practice, module number 2, video number 2. In previous class, we were discussing the process of formation of company. In that, we have seen two steps. There are 4 steps in formation of a company. Number 1, promotion. Number 2, incorporation. Number 3, rising of capital. And number 4, commencement of business. So the first step is of idea generation, wherein the promoter or the group of promoters, they come, form an idea and work out about the budget, capital requirement, the raw material, business idea, etc., budgeting, etc., and they form an idea. And in second stage, a company is said to be incorporated by registering with the registrar of the companies, and there the company will be, say, registered, and there the various documents need to be submitted while registering the company with the registrar of the company. That is, the documents are memorandum of association, article of association, a statement of normal capital, a notice of address and to the registered office of the company, a list of directors and the consent signed by them, a declaration with the sign of a secretary, company secretary, or a practicing CA, or advocate of a Supreme Court or a High Court judge. So if these documents we submit, we can incorporate or register. It is an incorporation certificate like birth certificate of ours. So these two stages we had discussed in detail. Today we shall see the third and fourth stage of rising of capital and commencement of business. Here, say the rising of capital is the third step. After incorporation of a company can raise the capital by issuing shares. Here share means what? Total capital of the company is divided into, say, small parts, and each such part is known as shares. Suppose if the company has, say, 1 lakh rupees as a capital, and they have broken the parts of that capital into 100 rupees each, and this 100 rupees each is a value of 1 share. So this is rising of shares or rising of capital. A private company, say, cannot issue shares to public. In case of public company, a copy of prospectus is filled with the registrar and it will be issued to the public. In private company, the private company cannot issue the shares to the public, whereas if the public company want to issue, they need to, say, have a prospectus filed with the registrar of the company, will be issued by to the public. So those who are intended or interested in purchasing shares are required to send their application money to the company's banker. Once this application money is sent, on the last day fixed for the receipt of application, if the company has received applications equal to the minimum subscription, the directors will start with allotment of shares. If the applications are more, then they will shortlist and select the minimum numbers admissible or, say, subscribable. So these shares have to pay the next installment money and allotment money, first installment, second installment, and purchase the share completely, and the raising of capital happens. So this is the third stage in the formation of the company. The fourth stage is commencement of business. A private company may, say, commence its business immediately after incorporation, but a public company cannot commence business immediately after the incorporation, but it has to obtain a certificate of commencement from the registrar. But in a private company can directly start after the incorporation of the business. but a public company need to obtain a certificate of incorporation from the registrar of the company. When this certificate will be issued by the registrar of the company, when all the amount of shares capital is collected, and after collection of the share, or say the amount or rising of capital, when the registrar feels that it is the appropriate time and the minimum required capital has been collected by the organization or the company, then by verifying that with the banker, the registrar will give an certificate of commencement. After that, a company can be, or public company can commence its business activities. Till then, a public company cannot commence its business activities. But whereas the private company can commence its business immediately after its incorporation. As soon as they receive a certificate of incorporation, they can start or they can begin with the commencement of the business activities. So these are the 4 stages of formation of a company, that is promotion, incorporation, rising of capital, commencement of business. So these 4 stages if we complete, our formation process has been completed. One question will be coming every year, either for 5 marks or for 10 marks, saying explain the formation process of a company. So at that point of time, these 4 points you need to write and explain. Then you will get 5 marks or 10 marks as per the question what they have asked. So with this we shall stop here. If you have any doubts, questions, please feel free to contact and get the doubts cleared. The notes of first module already I have sent. Second module notes, as and when the parts are completing, I will be sending you all the notes. Please write them in a separate book so that you all can refer during your examination. If you have any questions, doubts, you all can definitely contact me at any point of time. Thank you. Good day.